Howdy. How's it going, everybody?
I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you.
Rycon, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I forgot I had set that as my follower alert. Glad to know StreamYard is still working. Oh, it's empty. Dang it. How are you doing, Rycon? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. All that good stuff. Figured I'd hop over on my channel for this one, mostly because it's kind of screwed up a little bit. If you notice, the plane's not touching the ground. Plane's in the air. Music a little louder? Okay. Un momento, por favor. Is that a little better? I hope that's a little better. Anyways, yeah, so I made a little boo-boo. The plane, as you can see, is very much flying already. I know that's half the fun is getting started and whatnot, but one thing I forgot about this airplane. This is a Piper Cherokee. In fact, this is the V-Flight Air Piper Cherokee Classic. The Cherokee 140, so it's got 140 horsepower. It's not fast in the least. It's not fast at all. And technically, I should have oxygen because I am ridiculously high up. Let's hop in the plane. I'm trying to get up to 14,000 feet. But I am just running out of trim tab. There's my trim handle. You can see it just inching forward ever so slightly. Get that last 100 feet there. Come on, this plane can do it. But yeah, it's so I was flying around Colorado Springs. I had picked up a flight in somewhere in it's either Iowa, western Iowa, or eastern Nebraska. That gave me 3 passengers to fly to the Air Force Academy. Hi, Yergs. Welcome. Enjoyed the corner. It should be nice and warm. There's blankets, pillows, all the good stuffs. So yeah, so I flew all the way out.
I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you.
Oh, I love that. 2 Magic Z, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, wound up in Colorado Springs at the Air Force Academy and found out that this plane does not do well at high altitudes at all. In fact, the first flight I did today, I took off from the Air Force Academy, headed straight for the mountains, thinking, oh yeah, I'll just up and over. Yeah, no. No, I had to weave in between the peaks, and let's just say I restarted the flight before I crashed. It was a mistake, to say the least. Let's see if we can hold our altitude here. So then my goal became, let's just get out of the mountains. So I was trying to find an airport with some FS economy passengers, and I found one, and it took me to an airport. I almost ran out of fuel, but there's no fuel at the airport, so I had to go fly to a different one. And here I picked a different flight, actually a rather lucrative flight, out of some ranch, some grass strip in the middle of Colorado the Colorado Mountains, and it's flying me towards the Colorado Plains. Because like half of Colorado is Rocky Mountains, the other half is plains. So that's where we're heading for this flight. Get my flight plan back up. The Cherokee 140 is true to form. It doesn't follow the GPS line exactly. It's close. It'll get you in the ballpark, which is kind of what, it's all you really need. At least on a nice clear day like this. I mean, it's pretty nice out. I changed the time. The weather is correct. I did change the time because well, quite frankly, it looks like this. And that's all the light I get. That's the dimmer switch. Deet, 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 deet. I mean, I got this cool flashlight. Check this out. Bink. It's kind of cool. Neat little addition to X-Plane. I didn't notice this until a little while ago, actually. A couple months ago, I think. And I've been using X-Plane for years. I mean, when did let's see, X-Plane version 5. It was like version 5.5.6. Was when I started using it. Man, Wiki's failing me now. Yeah, I can't find it. Anyway, it was before I went to college. So that would have been 2001 that I've been using X-Plane. And I'm just now discovering the flashlight. There's Tara. There is a Tara. I gotta turn this daylight back. Let's go dusk-ish. So right about here. Ah, and the moon. Hello, moon. I think she's doing that on purpose. Because I know she can hear me. Anyways, so yeah, this is the Piper Cherokee. Oh wow, they even got a tear in the seat. That's cool. One of the things I do like about this plane, it's an introductory trainer type plane, and it's also a very old plane. The Cherokee line originates from 40s and 50s. They still make them today. They're very popular trainer aircraft. But most of the ones that you're going to fly and find at an airfield are generally going to be pretty old and not very well maintained. Because, I mean, as trainer aircraft, they get beat up. They get dirty, they get scuffed, they get broken. That's just the nature of it. For example, if you look around, you see all the rust up here? That's what they look like, you know? It's not shiny by any stretch. Like I said, there's a tear in the seat, which is that's how it is. The floors are scuffed up and dirty. You can even see the wear on the rubber rudder pedals. Is that some insulation beneath the rubber mat even? You see the passenger doesn't have the toe brakes, which is what these guys are. I mean, even the wing's dirty. You got the fuel spray from droplets and the warning label that's ripping off. I mean, the attention to the lack of attention is interesting. Did I say that right? The attention to the lack of attention. Yeah. The attention to the lack of TLC is impressive. I feel as if some of these screws should be stripped. Yeah. They should be stripped. The dash is relatively clean. Some of the instruments do show a little wear. You can see around the edges there. That's cool. That's good. The compass is very clearly used, well used, as it were. Can I move these? I can. See, they're even a little cruddy here, a little cruddy there. It's so cool. I get such a kick out of it. Let's go look at the outside. Oh, right. Oops. It's loud. It's loud. What's our ground speed? I'm not going to do that again. 120-ish, 119, 120. It's not too bad. It is. It is. I mean, too many of them. Oh, I should put that. That right there, you see that? That's the pilot logbook. I'm going to click it back and watch what it does. Alright, so it goes back over there. There's a nice little animation for it. Anyways, this lever right here is the flap lever. This panel right here, this is your flap. On the left side anyways. The right side's got one right here. Right now it is perfectly in line with the wing. The flaps are up, as it were. Watch this. If you take your logbook, particularly, it's about the same size as the one I've got. Really. If you take that logbook and stuff it under there, just lift the handle up a little bit. It's a purely mechanical handle. There's a cable at the back end of that rotates, pulls. It bumps the flaps down ever so slightly. And what that does, so you've got your, so you've got your wing, right? You have the front of the wing, you have the back of the wing. This is where the flaps are. This camber, this arch, is what helps give you lift versus the flat bottom side. With the flap, what it does is it drops down a little bit, just a little bloop, like that, and you increase this distance across. The air has to travel farther across the wing to get back where it was, kind of thing. I put an asterisk at the end of that because there's some debate, we'll say, but the gist of it is the air now travels a little bit farther. The slipstream.
I just want to tell you both.
Ooh.
Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Witch Mercy 32. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Anyways, it plays with the lift and the flow over the wing. It's such that you can actually gain, supposedly, a knot or two. Let's see what I got. Didn't get any. Under certain conditions.
I just want to tell you both.
Whoa.
Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Fatal Creeper. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I wonder if there's any dirt under this.
I just want to tell you both.
Well.
Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Alright, well. There goes the plane. Bye. I kid. Concise Cheetah, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Let's go take a look under the seat. There's dirt under the seat. That's so cool. Who models dirt in the plane? That is so cool. I love it. Even the fabric on the underside of the... Jeez. So much detail. Ah! There's a guy in my seat. Alright, so if I get out of the plane, there's a guy that hops in my seat. That's interesting. That's not creepy at all. No. Not one bit. Alright, how are we looking? Just I know. How much farther we got? So we got 47 miles. It's about 20 minutes. And like I said, I started this flight in the air because this was taking a lot longer than I had anticipated. Normally I'm flying a different plane, and I know yours. I know. I mean, it's when it comes down to it, that's all it really is. In Blender, slapping a texture on it, it's just a photograph. And if you've got good source material that looks dirty like this, a lot of this comes right straight out of somebody's airplane. You take a picture of it and trim it and tweak it just a little bit, and bam, there you go. You've got your authentically dirty airplane. So you're not really being a pain, you're being accurate. And my registration is not Victor Foxtrot. It's gonna get loud for a second, hold on. I don't think I have one. Okay. Yep, no registration. This is the V-Flight Air. V-Flight is are the folks that made this airplane. I bought this off of the xplane.org store. I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, I picked this up off the org store. I really like like I said, I keep going on about the detail because this is, you get in a plane, like if you ever hop in, like let's say the Airbus A320, for example, that's a popular plane, and it's like mint condition, and it's like, I just feel like that's not how it should be. I mean, yeah, it should be a clean environment, you know, just like an office should be like a clean environment for some people. But it is a work environment. It gets used, it gets abused. I mean, it's not meant for royalty or anything like that, but I mean, there's gonna be stains and dirt and scuff marks and so on and so forth. And when you look at a model of, I mean, heck, even some of the 747s and 737s, the smaller planes like this one, they're clean as a whistle. Like they just rolled off the assembly line. No, I want it to look used. Cheetah, yes, I have sort of a little bit. I'm not licensed. I never made it that far. I did get a couple hours. I did get close to 50 hours, I think. Well, it's probably about 30 logged hours, for example. But since this took place was like around 99, 2000. What's the last entry in here? 2004, 2002, 2002, 2000. Yeah. Since then, I've done a lot of...
I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you.
Thank you, King, for the follow. I appreciate it. And hi there, two squids. Since I've done those lessons, I've had, oh god, thousands of hours in between this kind of a simulator and an actual certified level D full motion flight simulator. I've had 1,000 hours plus. For example, I worked at flight safety for about a year, and one of the things for a level D simulator is every 24 hours.
I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you.
I love that follow. I love Mercedes. It could be Mercedes. Mercedes. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you.
Toxic Wolfman. Thank you for the follow. Every 24 hours, a level D flight simulator has to be pre-flighted. This is the Piper Cherokee 140. V-Flight Air model, the xplane.org site. But anyway, so the pre-flight every 24 hours, I got there. We had 14 of them in the building, and so some shifts were nothing but pre-flight. Like if you were third shift, all you did was clean and pre-flight. And each pre-flight, a pre-flight of one sim usually took about an hour, and about 40 minutes of that was flying the thing. Because it is full motion, you do have to test out all of that everything works kind of thing. Like the motion base.
I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you.
I love that Steam Jar is working. This is awesome. Tepid Fern, thank you for the follow. So yeah, I'd log about 40 minutes in a plane, and I'd do maybe 10 planes.
I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you.
And Two Squid, thank you for that follow. So I'd have, I couldn't log any of the time. Like I can't log this time. I couldn't log the time in that simulator. But it's all experience. It's all learning, basically. Because the simulator, you don't just hop in there and go, you got to turn it on. You have to, just as if you were sitting in the actual airplane, you've got to turn on all the systems in the right order, with the right timing, and depending on the plane, obviously. And you got to fire it up from a cold start, dark and cold. Excuse me. And to do that, you got to do a little research to find what the checklists are, what the flows are, and then you got to actually do them. Or in my case, I couldn't find some of the checklists, so I'd hop in the sim, and with a little bit of knowledge of what systems did what, and the general order of some other aircraft, you could basically, in some of the planes, my goal was to extinguish all of the warnings on the ICAS panel, and so you just push a button and see if the amber warning crew alert went away. It's not the way to do it, but it is a way to learn. And just because you've extinguished all of them doesn't mean you can fly yet. Again, depending on the plane, but alright, I think we're getting to a point where I should start coming down. Yes, we need to start coming down, because I think this airport is at, oh geez, that could be about 4,000 feet, so we're going to have to come down pretty quick. Throttle back a little bit. Vertical speed mode. And point it at the ground. Kind of. We'll go down about 1,000 feet per minute. And what that should do is, about 15 minutes out, you see that's cranking up as I increase my speed over the ground, so we'll throttle back a little more. 1,000 feet per minute in 14 minutes, I'll be at 1,000 feet. Hello, Annoyed Globe, welcome. But this will be a good rate. I'll build up a little bit of speed, and we'll come down out of... So we were up at 14,000 feet. And normally you won't find one of these planes that high. This is an altitude where I would be wearing oxygen. There'd be a tank, and there'd be a tube that would go into my nose, and every couple of seconds it'd go and squirt oxygen into my nose so that I could breathe, because you're so high up. You have roughly about 20 minutes before you start going cuckoo. At which point your decision-making skills go bye-bye. I shouldn't say bye-bye. They're greatly reduced, to say the least. And then if you keep going higher and you last longer, you can black out, pass out completely. And then the higher you go, if you go up way too high, you won't make it. You won't make it. It's like where, you know, when you're sitting on the airplane and they're telling you they give all the safety information, and they say, oh, if in the loss of cabin pressure, some oxygen mask will drop from the ceiling, and adjust yours before adjusting someone else, that sort of thing. They're not asking you to be selfish. That's legit. If there is sudden cabin pressure loss because you're that high up, you can black out and in a matter of seconds. So get yours on as fast as you can, and then get someone else's on as fast as you can, if they are unable to. It is no joke. It is absolutely no joke. But a plane like this, which is unpressurized, you're going up slow enough. Once you get, if you know you're going to be above 10,000 feet for more than 20 minutes, you usually take supplemental oxygen with you. And for this flight, I would have. However, it's a simulator. Don't need it. I mean, it'd be neat if this thing was pressurized, but Although a plane this old probably has the pressure qualities of Swiss cheese. Or sieve. I don't see any holes in it, but this is all plexiglass. I mean, Nice, Mr. Cat. Hello. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the stream. Alright. So we're coming down nicely. We got 24 miles to go. So it's somewhere out here. Actually, because this plane can't fly a straight line. No, it's off. So it's off to my left. It's probably way over there. Kit Carson, KITR. Take a look at the airport, where we're going to land this thing. Looks like there is one runway. It's 5,199 feet long. That's plenty long for this airplane. There's a couple of instrument procedures, but you know what? It's looking pretty nice outside. I don't think I need to worry about that. The current winds, if I check the METAR, are 190 at 11 knots, which means we'll be landing runway 15. Which means I'm basically coming at this at 90 degrees. And so what we'll do is fly towards it, and then we'll... Oh, jeez. Bye! We're older, not up. Ugh. Anyways, where was I? So yeah, we'll come in roughly 90 degrees to the airfield, and to the runway in question. We'll make a right turn for left traffic for runway 15. Yeah, I think that'll work nicely. Then after that, we'll either pick a different plane or we'll keep
I just want to tell you both. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Defunct Bike, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I can't get over that the StreamYard thing actually works. It's never worked. Bless you. It actually works. That's so cool. Yeah, Cheetah, I got them. There's a bunch of those around. We pay them no mind. We pay them no mind. All right, Mixture Rich. Hello, player.
I just want to tell you both. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Thank you for the follow. That was quick. Appreciate it. All right, the airport elevation is 4,200 feet. Current pressure is 2967. So we'll scooch in here. 2967. That should do it. We'll go down about another 1,000 feet, and then we'll level off. Go. Sun's at my back.
I just want to tell you both. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Nice, Mr. Cat. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. 7,000, so at about 6,000, that'll put us 2,000 feet. Pattern altitude would be... I'm doing alright, player. I'm doing alright. How are you? How are you this evening? Or afternoon, or morning, or midday, wherever it is where you are at. How are you? Pattern altitude would normally be like 1,000, 1,500, depending on the field. I'll keep it at about 2,000, between 2,000 and 1,500. That should be good. Really? That's impressive. Oh, I'm glad you're good. I'm going to assume that's what you meant. Yeah. I was going to say impressive. Alright, 6,000 feet coming up. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. In a lot of ways, it's easier than driving a car. Case in point. And there's a lot of systems in place that hey JC, there's a lot of systems in place that make it a lot easier than it used to be. for example, just even having one of these is, oh, you're oversalting. Cool. Well, have fun, Jay. The apps that are available on an iPad or your cell phone or what have you do absolute wonders for situational awareness when you're flying. I'd prefer not, player. It's probably marked as 18 plus, but I'd rather not. I mean, it's if it comes to it, if it happens, it happens, but not flat out right, kind of, you know. Oh, did he? Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Okay. Okay. Alright, airport should be over this way. Oh, there it is. Way over there. There's going to be a long downwind. It's a little windy. What did I say the winds were? 190 at 11. You shouldn't have a reason to. You're just chilling, dude. Let's just say no for now. We'll just go that route. That'll be easiest. Nah. Thank you, Rycon, for that tweet. There we go. Alright. So right now we're flying a pretty good downwind. Normally we'd be a little closer to the airport, but close enough. Close enough. Rich. That's good. I am going to switch to the fuller tank, which is actually it's on the fuller tank. That'll work. I like it when a plan just works without being planned. Those are good plans. No effort whatsoever. Thank you, Past X, for setting up the plane beforehand. Actually, I'm not flying that one, I'm flying the base. Because we're going to make a left turn and we're going to land just like that. Actually, no. No, I am going to have to make a... We're going to fly past the airport and then we're going to take a left and that'll be our downwind. Alright, we'll catch you later, Cheetah. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll catch you later. There's the airport out there, the little rotating beacon. We want to land coming in. The wind's coming from the left there. So we're going to want to land... Actually, no, the wind is from that way. That's right. Okay. So we'll turn left here in a little bit, just a little bit past the airport here. We'll actually get a little bit of a speed boost from the wind. The airport we're going to is Kit Carson County. It's just outside of Burlington, Colorado. Just south of I-70. And it's near the border of Colorado and Kansas. Q Kitten, welcome to the stream. So yes, this is pretty much what it looks like. Not much to write home about. Yeah, well, I don't need swear word buttons. I don't need buttons. Hello, dude. Hello. Welcome to the stream. All right, we're gonna turn our base. Or sorry, we're gonna turn downwind. That's the pause button. Let's not hit the pause button. We don't need it. We don't need no stinking pause button.
I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you.
I love that. Halo dude, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. There's the airport. Oh, I can feel that wind. Boy. Come on. Come on. A little more. A little more. There we go. Close enough.
I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you.
Thank you for the follow, Cute Kitten. Appreciate it. Now the torque roll in this aircraft is pretty potent. What I mean by that is if I let off pressure, the plane will roll. It's in the wind, there it goes. Roll to the left there. Keep it on a 3-3 heading, tailwind. I'm actually throttling back because it's pushing me so fast. Alright. We're ascending. I don't want to ascend. I want to descend just a little bit. Notch and flap so we get a better angle of attack. And a little more throttle. We'll get there a little quicker. In this slow beast, every little bit of speed helps. Yeah, if the wind wasn't kicking so hard, I'd just land this way, like a real low tailwind. Not the worst thing in the world. It's not ideal. It's just heck of a lot easier landing into the wind. Heck of a lot easier. Alright, take it easy, Creeper. Good to see you. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch you next time. Pushing me off course, if you notice. I'm actually having to point more towards the airfield. That's alright. See you in a bit. I wonder if this is reporting the reflecting current weather. On the map I'm showing a 190, which wouldn't be too bad. It's basically a southerly wind. It's one of them. It's one of them. I love flying. Though, if I want to be pedantic, and then I would say it's not a game. It's a simulator. I look at it as a training device, so it's hard. It's not really a game per se. While it is a computer-based thing, a lot of people will, in fact, categorize it as a game. Yada yada yada. Blah blah blah. As far as games go, no, it's not my favorite game. It's my favorite sim. So, kind of yes. Got a little high on that. I'm still going to have a slight crosswind component on this. And that's the airport on the left there with the rotating beacon. Hey Max, this plane is not equipped with that feature. Namely, I don't have a co-pilot to yell at me, so. How are you doing, Max? Do I have the view set up? I do not have the view set up. Dang it! Alright, it means I gotta let go of the stick. Alright, there's the runway. This wasn't a bad entry into the, how am I doing? Look at your wife. I know, Max. I know. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. On the plus side, no, on the, well, actually, no, on the plus side, it's the weekend. You don't work on the weekend, right? Maybe? This is fine. Slow beast. There's the airport, at least. I'm trying to get there. Nope. Well, that's good. I do watch Family Guy. I haven't watched it in a while, but it's been a while. I used to watch it quite religiously in college. Back when it was all new episodes. I mean, are they still doing new episodes? I have no idea. I don't have cable. I don't have a TV, so I haven't seen anything fresh in a long time. Take it easy, Toxic Wolfman. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate the follow. Catch you next time. It's a good show. It's a very good show. I get a kick out of it. Alright, I'm thinking once I hit I-70 here, yeah, once I get over I-70, I can start my descent. Just over behind me this way is Kansas. It's a little breezy. It's a little breezy. Alright, notch flaps. Bring it around. Oh yeah, that wind's coming from the left side. Alright, Max, we'll catch you in a minute. Or 3. Alright. Oh man, we are high. As a kite by then. Flaps there. I wish my hat switch worked. It don't work. I'm gonna throttle back, and I'm gonna slip, and we're gonna do a short approach. Why? Because I can't.
I just want to tell you both. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Love it. Chief Mohai. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Keep on slipping. Ooh, just keep slipping. Just keep slipping. The slip enables you to basically present the entire side of the aircraft into the slipstream. And so you can descend at a much quicker rate and not increase your airspeed. Kind of like a big air brake, but some airplanes are not rated for it because it does stress the airframe quite a bit. there would normally be a placard up here, and there probably is, I just don't see it. I would say no forward slips, as an example. God, that wind is not where it should be. Look at this crab angle. That shouldn't be a thing. Easy killer, easy killer. That crab angle! Look at that crab angle! Holy crap! And cut it. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Stay on the runway, stay on the runway, stay on the runway! Oh, that wind! Whoa, whoa, whoa. That wind! All the wind! Huh. Oi, hold on a minute! What in the world? Yeah, see, that wasn't a bad approach there. What in the world? Alright, so I click that. 14 at 193. That's, okay, that's why. It's got a gust to 14, it's got a gusting of 21, and that's not in the, no, yeah, it's the weather station is reporting 170 at 12. So yeah, it's a lot more powerful than simulators. All right, I'm just gonna kill it here just to get this over with. Finish the flight, and bam, there's 2,000 bucks. Cool. All right, let's take a look. Hi, Max. Welcome back. Let's see. Well, okay, there's nothing interesting here at this airport. So let's do this. Where are my other airplanes? Okay. Do we want to fly the Avanti? Do we want to fly, or do we want to fly the Caravan? I'll show you guys. So this is the Avanti. So we can fly when it loads. Might take a minute. So we can fly. Let me show you. So there's the Avanti. That's option A. Or the Cessna 208 Grand Caravan. Now this is a plane that I have actually flown. For a couple minutes. Anyways. Or the Grand Caravan. Welcome back, Toxic Wolfman. I'm trying to decide which plane to fly next. Max says Caravan. Or the Avanti. So we have the Caravan. That's the TBM. So we have the Grand Caravan or the Avanti. No thanks. That would be against terms of service. What's Executive 2? Which skin is that? The different, I like the other one. This one? Yeah, this one's closer to the one that I flew. The one that I flew was mostly green, where it's blue kind of thing. I wish I could find a picture of it. But that was that Crow Executive Air. Okay, so we'll do the Caravan, mostly because also the Caravan is in PS1 graphics. Don't care, I'm not in it for the graphics. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Disco Dave. The Caravan is in San Diego. Alright, see you later, cute kitten. Thanks for swinging by. Appreciate it. I have a lot to pick from in San Diego, so let's hop there. KSAN. Oops. KSAN. What's the weather like in San Diego?
I just want to tell you both. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Thank you for the follow, Disco Dave. I'm just going to leave it at that. Disco Dave until otherwise noted. Alright, 300 at 10. So runway 27. San Diego's not as big of an airport as I thought it was. It's one major runway and then one smaller one dinky little itty bitty runway, which is kind of makes sense. But there's two air stations very close by. Tijuana for one. North Island Naval Air Station, and then the one runway at San Diego. I do not. Oops, that's under the plane. I don't want under the plane, I want in the plane. In. Okay. Now, the next question is, where do we want to fly? Let's see what we got. Who's paying the big bucks? That's too long. That'll take forever. That'll take a while. Delo. Where's that? Delano Municipal. Yeah, a lot of these are going to be in California, although this one's Arizona. Datefield. Santa Barbara. Mexico. El Doctor. NSI, San Nicolas. Man, why are none of these any place cool? Palm Springs. Ooh. Let's do that. Let's do Palm Springs. Let's, alright, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Cool, I got 12 people going. Add assignments. Scroll back down. Let's rent my aircraft. Rent. Yeah, they're out in force tonight. Come on. Come on. Ugh. Do that, do that, do that. Thank you. The controls are clunky for banning and stuff. Alright, I need fuel. Refuel. 50. You know what? 52 gallons ought to be plenty. Alright. Let's... First off, let's get rid of the chocks and everything. Static elements. Let's get rid of the cargo pod. I don't like having the cargo pod there. Move my malt. No, it's not a malted... Well, it is a malted beverage, sort of. Alright. Condition lever is going to go full forward. The fuel is going to come all the way back. Unfortunately, no, the plane does not blow up when you crash. It simply jolts and then resets. That kind of prevents people from intentionally crashing because it's uneventful. Woo. Makes a loud crashing noise, but it's just kind of frozen there. It's whatever. J-Doe, welcome to the stream. Alright, excuse me. Battery master's coming on. Actually, let's zoom in here. So the fuel boost comes on. Thank you. Fuel boost comes on, and then... Come on, camera, work with me. Starter comes on. Watch our N2. Get it to about 13, 14. Right about there, we'll introduce some fuel. That. Check that the RPMs come up. The ITT's coming up. There's the prop. Torque's coming up. N2's coming into the green. Oil pressure's coming up. Temperature's in the green. Fuel flow's good. It's a good start. High RPM. Turn off the boost. Turn off the starter. Avionics come on. Flaps all the way down. Landing lights. Strobe beacon. Static heat. It's California, but you never know. This is going to be a very, very far flight. Let's go. 5,000 feet, and we'll do it at about, we'll start there at about 600. Alright, we are going to KPSP, Palm Springs. PSP. There we go. Enter. There's our routing. Everybody's on board. Good. Nobody's there. Just what we wanted. Sorry about that. Camera shortcuts are... It is a noisy engine. It is a very noisy engine. I will change that because it's... There we go. I'm sorry, Max. I apologize. Sorry, Yergs. I didn't mean to. Go away. Wait, there we go. Okay. Let's see, autopilot transponder is set. I'm not going to worry about comms because it's a post-apocalyptic world. I'm the only one here except for the imaginary people behind me. It is okay. Sorry. Alright. I can't... Unfortunately, with this one, I can't change where the default number pad camera presets go. Normally, I set 0 for all of them, but 0 in this plane for whatever reason.
I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you.
Shire 6 and Shrill Crowd, thank you for the follow.
I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you.
Come on, Leslie, shoot. Thank you guys for that follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. We're just about to take off. Those are the passengers. So there's 11, 12 passengers. This thing will seat 14. Not in this configuration, clearly. But there is a... basically, all of these seats kind of shift forward a little bit. Dang it! I did it again. I'm sorry. Take your headphones off for just a second. I fixed it. Put them back on. Okay. What is the altimeter in beautiful sunny San Diego? It's 299.6. 299.6. So we're right about there. Okay. Problem solved. 0. Now zeroes out my camera to where I expect it to be. Alright. We good? Green. Gears down. Well, it's fixed gear. Of course it's down. Flaps are down. Lights are on. Let's go. So in the Caravan, not pause, but the parking brake comes off. I'm going to raise the prop RPM up to 2,000. Like so. and then we can crank to takeoff power, like so. Bam. Have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. And unfortunately, that is a crosswind in this plane. We'll put a little bit of crosswind correction, and this plane should just whoop right off the ground. The Caravan is not shy about flying. And that crab angle, though. Whew. Alright, flaps come up a notch. Why's it gotta be so windy? What is going on? I had to use the foot. It's pretty plain. Slight slow. I mean, yeah, it's a slight, but turn out to the right. In this bumpy Southern California wind. Turn off the landing lights there. Alright, flaps are up. Gear, if I had it, would be up, but this is fixed gear. Flying in until we get roughly on course, or at least in the general direction. Makes the autopilot's life a little easier. Saves on wear and tear. Doesn't have to crank the airplane around. So we come over here, switch to GPS, turn the autopilot on, nav mode, and okay. Everything I just told you is out the window. Fixed gear, best gear. It's true. Although it does slow you down by a considerable amount. That airplane is still loud. Stop, go, get, hey. Go down in volume, please. Thank you. Some planes, like the plane we were just in, the Cherokee, has a headphone jack that looks like this for these guys. Yeah. These go to your headset, and with an aviation headset, actually, I'll just pull it out. I do every once in a while, but sometimes. So the aviation headset has a lot of padding, and when you put this thing on, I mean, it clamps on, and you talk about noise cancellation. Well, you can't cancel the noise you don't actually hear. It never makes it to your ears. That is a weird camera angle. So when you put this on, all the engine sounds go away. Well, they haven't modeled the plugs for the mic, which I think down here. Yeah, can't find it. Anyways, yeah. What? It's hard to hear when you put those things on. Almost on course here. Slight left turn here in a minute. Get us on course. We are going to Palm Springs, so let's plug that into our flight plan. It's a 42-minute flight. I'm gonna have to increase my altitude. There are some mountains that we got to fly over. The highest one being 7,500 feet. Looks like so. 75. We'll just go 8,000. There we go. And we'll just keep climbing like this. This should at this rate, about 600 feet per minute, should easily get us up and over the mountains long before there's any possibility of... And we don't want that, no. Not as fun as you'd think. It's more frustrating than anything. You just gotta start over, and it's quite windy apparently. Let me look here. 6 knots, 6 knots, 4 knots. Calm, 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 calm. Yeah, it's definitely, those are the same winds. Alright, yeah, let's grab new weather here. No need to advertise there. No need. Appreciate the sentiment, but not here. No thanks. That's not kind. It's rude. Alright, so it should settle down. Oh yeah, that's better. That's better. That's much better. See? When you set the weather correctly, that's a lot better. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. Much better. Yeah, this plane is fun to fly because it's like a big 172. Literally. It's just turbo powered. Right? Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be awesome? Could be a jerk, but I'll pass. I will pass. Anyways, yeah, this thing is, it handles like a big Cessna 172, except it's turbo powered. A lot of the handling characteristics are the same, just literally like stretched, skewed, if you will, to a bigger, slightly faster, more capable airplane. But I mean, it's not much different than any other high-wing, propeller-driven aircraft. They all have similar characteristics. But the dash layout is similar, so on and so forth. It's just a very docile plane, but it's very capable. Very capable. That's why you see it a lot on some of the trickier, like bush flying, the Alaskan wilderness. It's a popular plane up there. Other countries with less improved airfields, it's a very popular plane. It takes off from short fields, grass strips, gravel strips, dirt, snow. It comes with, or I say you can get floats for it, so you can take off from water, or Or you could get the floats that have wheels that retract into the pontoons, so you can have both. It'll land on the runway and it'll land in the water. Or it can go from the runway right into the water at some airports, or from the water right up to the runway. It's a very versatile aircraft. I do get a kick out of it. Looks like we're coming up on 6,000 feet, but that's good. That is very good, because looking at the map, so looking at the map, if I can, boop, there we go. So we took off from here. This is San Diego. There's a aerial demonstration TFR. Basically, that means there's an air show down here, generally. And we're going to fly up here to Palm Springs, but we have to get over this mountain range. And if you can see these squares here, so like here's a square, and then there's a number inside of each of these squares. Here's this one for this square, here's this one for this square, here's this one for that square. When you enter a square, you look for this number. That is the highest obstacle in this area. So if your altimeter is set correctly, the highest obstacle in this box is 6,900 feet. So as long as you don't go below 6,900 feet anywhere in this box, you're pretty much guaranteed not to hit anything attached to the ground that they're aware of. Bump that down just a little bit. But what you can do, for example, you notice the difference between this box and this box is 6,900 and 11,200. That's because of this guy right here. There's a little mountain peak right here along this ridge. You can kind of see the, it gives you the topography a little bit. But yeah, there's a very tall peak right here. But if you notice, the flight path that we have, which cuts through here, the highest thing we see is about 7,200 across this entire line. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The one in there's one in Mexico, that the volcano that grew up out of some guy's cornfield. It wasn't there, and then it was. So it's certainly possible, however unlikely. Hello, KLB Corey. Welcome to the stream. Let's take a walk around the plane. Whoops, wrong button. Let's get that shift key go a little quicker. Back door. These planes are also used for like FedEx cargo. You take all the seats out and put down cargo strap holds down, and off you go. Can't see crap. What are you trying to see? There's not a whole lot to see out here in Southern California. There's some buildings. Let's hop up front. And sit down. Ah! Sorry. Thanks, Max. Sorry. Pro streamer, right here. Anyways, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Anyway, so yeah, I had the map up to point out that 7,200 feet was the tallest point that we'll be overflying. So even though I'm in a square that says 11,200 feet, I'm not going to be near that. But that also means that because I am not at that minimum safe altitude, I do technically have to be a little more observant, keeping an eye out for rogue radio towers, and as Max pointed out, the mountain that jumped up an extra 100 feet or so. Hey J. Cole, welcome to stream, dude. Welcome to the stream. Kilroy was here. I killed myself.
I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you.
Kilby Corey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Sorry about the map when you got here. These things do happen. Snap, crackle, and pop. This shouldn't be too much further. Okay, so we got 43 miles. So I need to start thinking about how I want to. Let's see, PSP. How do I want to fly? Okay, first off, we need to know what the winds are. The winds are 320 at 16, gusting to 25. That's not going to be fun. So, I'm flying to Palm Springs, California, J. Cole. Palm Springs, California. 320 at 12320. Oh, perfect. So I have an RNAV to runway 31. And that is a very interesting. Look at this approach. This is it. This is neat. So clearly we'll be coming in here to Baldy and then hopefully taking a left. But look at, okay, if somebody was coming in here to the PSP VOR, they'd have to fly from here to, what is that, Flexov? And then do a literal circle. Wow, that's neat. This is a tricky approach, but again, it's because it's nestled in this horseshoe of mountains. That's kind of neat. So procedure, select approach. We want the GPS for 31 left. Bam. And we're going to fly direct to Baldy. And we're going to activate that. So we're going to turn slightly to the right here towards Baldy. Just a little bit there. You see the line corrected. Adjusted, rather, I should say. But because that happened, I do need to check the map and double check that we have. See, this might take me farther south. If I get a little too farther south, there is some 8,700 foot mountains in that direction. So I should keep an eye out for that. I will note, we go back to the chart. There is a minimum safe altitude on this section here that says 7,000 feet from here to GSOP. But then there's also this guy, the minimum safe altitude for an IVAR approach is 12,700 in all directions. Oi! So we're going to be very VFR and very keep our eyes peeled. The mountainy scenery in X-Plane is not too bad. It's not the it's not the worst. It's not the best. I mean, I don't have photoreal yet, but I gotta figure out how to make that work. So there's a program that I can use. What's it called? Ortho for XP, I think. That will download ortho scenery through like Google Maps and that sort of thing.
I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you.
Bandit Gamer, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. But yeah, the program to download and set up the tiles to make the scenery that I see outside the plane photoreal. Is Windows only. Dang it. Now what I could do is take all of my scenery from my Linux XP installation and move it over to Windows partition, and then modify the files that way and load in, create the photoreal tiles, and then move those back over to the Linux partition, and then I would have beautiful scenery. I won't do that again. I'm sorry. I should have trimmed this puppy out, but you know what? We were in cruise for all of, what, 10 minutes? If this flight was a little longer, maybe. But I'm not too terribly worried. Do these visors work? They do! Oh, that's cool. Ooh, V-speeds. Cool. Wonk. Oxygen, fuel. Temperatures. Cold. It is cold out. It is cold out. Yeah, we got plenty of fuel. It's almost half tanks. So we have empty and then full. And I'm just shy of half. Plenty of fuel to get the, what was it, 74 miles. Yep, 74 miles. And here you can see the terrain coming up to meet us, so this is gonna get interesting. Excuse me. Keep an eye on that. A little over a third, yeah. Roughly speaking. Very roughly speaking. Oh, there's Baldy. Okay, so Baldy's an intersection. I do not cross over. Oh, geez, I should be plenty good. The highest thing I fly over is 7,000 feet. Bam. Done. Okay, the altimeter at Palm Springs is 2983. That'll help. That'll bring us up a little bit. The higher we get above the mountains, the better. Trust me. We'll see about that mountain. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Yeah, I have weather radar, but I don't have the terrain radar. Yep. No precipitation. Anyways. I think the lighting around dusk in X-Plane is pretty good. One of X-Plane's strengths and one of its weaknesses is how dark it is. Interestingly enough, they complain that X-Plane 11 is too bright. But no, X-Plane's nighttime textures are actually really good. When you compare it to something like Flight Simulator, there's a lot more definition to the ground than there is in X-Plane. And having flown quite often at night, you know, as you're walking the streets at night, you might think, oh, it's pretty, pretty bright out. I can see where I'm going. You get up a couple hundred feet, 1,000 feet, a couple thousand feet. Yeah, it's not that bright. It becomes little pinpoints of light, like a street light, or even headlights across the road. You might think your headlights, they go so far down the road, you can see street signs for miles. When you get in a plane and look down, it's about that big. It's very, very short. Pretty sure I'll fly over this mountain. Yep. I'll be good. Itsy bitsy lights. Yes. But the other thing is, when you're that high up, you also see, you have, you know, a much wider view of what's around you. You walk around the city or a town or a neighborhood or something, it's just that. That's all you get. That's all you see is that town. But when you get outside it, it's dark. You get out, like here, for example. I walk outside of town, and it's dark because there's very few houses. It's all farmland, and the farmland isn't lit up, so it's dark. And if there's no moon, it's very dark. And X-Plane does a good job of making sure that it's a dark, like believably dark. Yes. I had to look that up. I've seen it, but I didn't know what it was, but I've seen it, yeah. Yeah, better. I can show you, actually. Let's go real dark. I should have turned on the, there it is. There's my panel lights. There's my floodlights. So this is 11 o'clock at night. There's an airport in the distance, and that's kind of what you'd see looking at the map. There's no, this is all, there's not even roads out here. And it shows. And it shows. I just realized I didn't set up for this very well. Dive bomb it. So I gotta be at 7,000 at Bandy. Let's back to, there we go. Pitch black. Yeah, Europe is very, it's different it's different in Europe. I'll give you that. I can definitely give you that. There's not as much open space. You can see the nearby towns when you get up. They're a little closer than they are out here. Yeah. Europe's a little different. 7,000. So that's the airport that we're heading towards over there. And you can see we're coming up on Baldy. If I check this, so that's 7,000 to there. Turn on the approach. What's the next altitude we need to be at? 6,000. So we're going to hit Baldy, and then it's 6,000 from, no, it's 7,000 from Baldy to GSOP. From GSOP to couple, it's below 8,000, so I'll keep the 7,000 straight through. Baldy's coming up here. 2, 1, now. Click. Yeah, the traverse Europe during a few weeks in '83, always before dawn, after dusk. Yeah, I bet it was a beautiful view. Beautiful view, I bet. That would have been something to see. Okay, so we're going to hold 7,000 from here all the way to Couple, which is where we're heading right now. So 7,000 to Couple. And I'm slowing down and I don't want to. Notice the nose high attitude. No bueno. Lots of drag. Such a drag, man. G5 Virus, hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Let's get that speed back up again. Yeah, so the maximum speed through here is 210 knots. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. And then Couple to the next one. Troublemaker, hello. Welcome to the stream. Keep it somewhere around here. I didn't lean out the plane or anything, so all of the condition levers are full forward, fuel levels full forward. So it's just throttle at this point. Suppose I can put that back. Not a huge thing, but just looking over the approach again. So I'll show you one more time. So this is what we got to do. So we're coming in here to Baldy, and you can see it on the GPS there. Comes right up here, crosses GSOP, comes right to Couple, and we circle all the way around, and then we can land. She's doing good, Max. She's doing good. She's back there. See? No need for advertising. Alright, so we're almost to where we're going to pass basically over top of the GSOP fix, which is on the turnaround here. Some neat approaches here. Very neat approaches. Yeah, there's the runway right there. I mean, for all intents and purposes, I could turn in right now. Oh, I'm a little high. But we're not going to do that. We're going to fly this approach. As you do. As you do. It looks like the field's modeled too. Good. Good. Kamikaze. I could. I mean, this plane can slow down like it's nobody's business when it needs to. It doesn't have speed brakes or anything fancy like that, but it can slow down good enough, especially you put it in a slip. It's kind of an air brake. I mean, when you put the whole side of the aircraft facing the slipstream, it'll slow down real quick. Let's see. Alright, so Couple, it's 6,000 to... I'm going to zoom in the PDF because I can't read that. It looks like Fix-Off or Hicks-Off. I can't really tell. It's on some of the topographical lines where the text is, so I can't read it. But we'll go down to 6. Oh, I can see it right there. It's Hicks-Off. So we're going to go down to 6,000 there, so we got it plugged in. I've got 6 miles to do it. Yep. Start our descent to 6,000 feet here. Since we're going down, I'll throttle back a little bit. Oh, I left the taxi light on. Oh well, that'll be burnt out. Going. Oh, that slow turn though. This is a hell of an approach. You know, instead of slowing down, let's keep that speed up and get through this thing. Let's pretend there's a jet behind me. Which is something that happens if you've got faster traffic behind you. The controllers can certainly say, hey, what's your best speed? Or whatever your best speed is, do it. Like I could say right now I'm coming up on 150. I'd say, well, 150 is pretty good. Because if I go 180, that's redlining it. I want to keep some margin here. So they'd say, well, keep that. You got a citation coming in at 210 behind you. Good luck. Alright, there's 6,000 there. We got to be 4,000 all the way around to Vuk. So 4,000. Oh, dang it. I hate doing that. There we go. Oops. Spin a little faster there, bud. 4,000. We're going to do it a little slower. That should do it. Down a little bit more. You got the cops in it? Yeah, right? This is one of the stranger approaches I've seen for a GPS approach. Although, to be fair, it's one of the only ones you can do as a GPS approach. The other one that I think you could do, but they don't do one here, well, there's a VOR approach. Yeah, what they could do is, because there's a VOR kind of off the field, is they could do a Dme Arc approach. Maybe. Let me see if there's... I mean, it'd be a very shallow arc. But basically, you'd measure the distance from the VOR to the runway and then make a circle. Not a vacuum. Sheesh. Picky, picky. Thanks for stopping by, though. Viewer count is viewer count. Oh, well. And we're coming around this non-DME arc. Let me fly. Hi, Max. Welcome back. Alright, 5,000 and we've got 1,000 to go to get to 4,000. I don't need that approach. I need that approach. And I don't need it zoomed in that far. Yeah, it looks like coming from the east would have been... Right, Max? How dare you leave me? No, actually, it's one of the reasons I didn't have a... Hello, Mad Kitten. One of the reasons I didn't really have a mod in here is because, well, when I fly, most of the time...
I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you.
Thank you for the follow, Kitten. Appreciate it. Yeah, being on autopilot, you know, I can handle chat generally. But you offered. And I appreciate it. Actually, I'm actually finding the whack-a-troll kind of fun. A little bit. It's amusing, I should say. Mod for moderator. Yeah, we can do that. That works. That's fine. That is fine. I certainly don't mind. It's trickier when I'm at work. Alright. So we're almost to Tvuk. And once we get to Tvuk, we can go down to 2,900. Man, I got these descents down pretty good. I'm liking it. Actually, this thing says I could be at Tvuk at above... Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, that's right. So Tvuk to Jissop is 2,900. I'm thinking either at Tvuk or Jissop, I should pick up the VNav profile. And that'll guide me right in. But you can see where a correct altimeter setting comes in handy. I mean, look how close I'm going to be to these ridges. I mean, if my altimeter setting was off by a couple hundredths of a point, a couple tenths of a point, you could be in some hot water. Scrape them. Start slowing down. Once we get into the white arc, I can drop notch of flaps. We are at 4,000. I'm gonna, just in case we don't get the VNav, I'm still gonna set it up. Of flaps coming in. Alright, there I got the VNav. So now I have the approach plugged in. VNav is engaged. That's what this is, the LNav plus V. So you have lateral navigation plus vertical. So that means the plane knows where it's going this way as well as this way. So it will now fly the approach how it sees fit, right down to the runway. And all I have to do is control the speed and make sure it's not screwing up. Turn on the landing lights. Have a look. One light, there's the other light. Alright, doing a $1.10 in. my aviation binoculars out. Whoa. Yeah, it looks modeled. Let's see. Yeah, it's already kicked it in here. I'm like, oh, I better double check the altitude as I fly over this. Plane's got it. I'm good. Flaps coming down. Full forward. Good to go. In the flaps. Yeah, flying's really not. Now, I'm gonna say this, and the reaction I usually get is, well, yeah, it's because you do it all the time. It's really not. I mean, this is gonna sound really bad. It's complicated. But it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. If you have a very system-oriented, able to connect systems together to perform a larger function, if you have that kind of a mindset, flying's a piece of cake. If you understand what one system does in relation to others, it's not that bad. It's a lot easier. It's much easier to me. You need German games, German genes. I have German genes, Max. Actually, my genes they're American, but I mean Levi. Well, Levi's. That's Levi. I'm gonna run that joke in the ground. No, Max, you forget. I'm half German. Okay. All right. Okay. Just making sure. Making sure. I'm half German. That's more than enough. That explains the engineering side. Fair enough. Fair enough. I have German and Italian. German and Italian. Like 50-50. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, buddy. And that's why we monitor. That's why we monitor. That's odd. Normally when you're in a descent, the speed tends to either build or stay the same. It doesn't usually fall off like that. Do not call yourself an elephant. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. And there's Palm Springs. Flaps are... I've got one more notch, plenty of flaps, plenty of runway. Actually, let's see how short I can land this thing in. Which means I need to get... Max! Welcome back, J-Seed. That was Oversalt. I mean, Overwatch. Howdy, 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 howdy. But yeah, let's see how short we can land this in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this plane slow but stable. We're gonna keep the same glide path, mostly because it is on autopilot. But I can check the speeds, and make sure they don't get too low. Did I drop that other? I did. Flaps down. Jay, this is Palm Springs. Palm Springs International Airport, California. I'm doing 3-1 left, and this thing appears to be putting me on the taxiway. Alright, slow down a little bit. Throttle back. There is a bit of a wind coming off the mountains. Slight crosswind. Not as bad as the last couple flights, but it's still something I gotta deal with. You notice how far off to the right I am? That's because the plane is actually correcting for the wind. This flight path will put me right on the in the touchdown zone. Even though it doesn't look like it. You see it, it's starting to kind of inch over a little bit. I'll probably kick the autopilot off here in a second. When I watch the airspeed kind of jump around, jump up, and get down, like that. And I'll try to hold that somewhat of a crab. Hold the glide slope. I don't want to increase my speed too much. I don't think I can land by that first taxiway there, but I'm going to try. In fact, I know I can't. I'm way too fast. Yeah, no thanks, Iron Fist. No thanks. Can't use the arrows, the displaced threshold for landing. It's got to be past that. So let's see how close I can get to the piano keys. Eek, eek, eek. Brakes. Holy crap, did I make the first taxiway? Oh boy. Nice. A little sharp landing, but got it down. We got it down. Now let's go taxi over to one of the terminals. And our passengers can debark in style. Disembark. Wow. Bump. And we'll launch it up here. Line it up here, not launch it up here. And where's that put me? Oh, I'm not on the line. Come on. Close enough. That'll work. Get back in the plane. Let's shut her down. Condition lever comes down. Let's get those flaps up while we're thinking about it. Fuel to cut off. Let that spin down. Lights can come off. Heat can come off. And avionics. Power. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Palm Springs. There we go. Can I open doors? I can. So there's that door. I think I can open this back door here. Yep, there's that door. And that door. And thump. Woo! There we go. I can walk backwards. Yeah, I don't think the Skywalk's gonna come on and help us this time. Go ahead and chalk it up. There we go. It's got chocks, got a tail stand. Cool deal. Alright. I think that'll do it. I think that was good. Whoa, zippy camera. Hello. Hello, how you doing? Woke. I think that'll do it for this stream. That was pretty good. And like Max said, right on time. I ended that flight, didn't I? I did. Cool. Thank you guys for popping out for the stream. I do appreciate it. Max, welcome to the mod club, of which I think you're probably the only member. I don't count Blame X. I need a different bot. I need to get rid of him. I mean, he's not bothering me, but he's just also not doing anything, so. But anyways. Thank you guys for coming out. I do appreciate it. Hopefully I'll be streaming more. I'm trying to do both the SMB channel and over here until I can find a way to do both at once. Wouldn't that be awesome? I'll bounce around between the two until then. So, until next time, guys, I don't know when that's going to be. Yeah, let me look. I'm not sure when the next time would be. It might even be tomorrow. I don't know. I don't even know. Following. Okay. Let's go raid this guy. He's good people. You like chill streams? Oh, he's playing with Fire Bottle too. Okay. Here's Chill Stream. He's cool, dude. There we go. We'll do that. Have some fun. Thank you guys once again. Till next time. I'll catch you later. Go raid Outlaw. I'll see you there in a minute. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.